Okay, everyone, prepare for launch, and we are live. Current wallet count?
2143 and growing, Doctor.
Great. Let's start by injecting some liquidity. Give ourselves a fighting chance here.
Market cap holding steady.
Dex ads are live.
Nice work. Let's run KOLs in T-minus 10 minutes.
Yes, Doctor.
Doctor, we've had a substantial sell-off.
Well, sucks to be then, now doesn't it? Administer 20 cc's of volume, stat, and increase mind share across social media. Let's put that community to work.
Right away, Doctor.
Market cap increasing dramatically, Doctor.
Dip has been neutralized.
Looks like our little friend is gonna make it. Great job, everyone. You make this look easy. Launch your token with surgical precision on LunarPump.Fun. Now, with embedded live streaming using some of your favorite trusted platforms.
What is going on, everyone? I am DeFi Sean. This is Infinaeon Friday. Now, Joe couldn't make it today, but when I introduce everyone else, he will have to replay this to see exactly how it's done. That is Mr. P, and that is Adam that is joining us today.
What is up, everybody? Glad to be back. Another Friday, another week down, weekend ahead. Even though weekends are meaningless for us, we all know that. But yeah, pumped to be here, man. Excited. A lot to talk about. Appreciate you guys loving the video out there, getting some great Mr. P, the surgeon of videos. Thanks, Jester. Yes, appreciate that, brother. Yeah, that was a fun one to make. I'm going to make another kind of iteration of that too, diving more into the actual creation before you actually launch, pre-launch. So hell yeah, yes, this is Mr. P's AI double. That is correct. Adam, what's up?
All right, guys, how you doing? Good to be on here again. I think the last time was a couple of months ago anyway, but yeah, love coming on. Looking forward to kind of showcasing the new this new alpha we got going on. There's been a lot of grinding.
What are you talking about?
New not just AI lookalike, but AI voice as well. Try talking to both of them without a video. You don't know. You really don't know who he's talking.
You're talking to.
Yeah, no idea who I'm talking to. Okay,
dude,
okay,
my mom still mixes us up on the phone.
Yeah,
for real.
If your mom mixes you up, there's no way in hell I'm getting it right.
Right.
So, but yeah, guys, don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe button, comment button, repost button, all of those magic internet buttons that you need to push on whatever platform you're on to get as many people here as possible. So as many people know, with LunarPumpFun, I know many people, I'm sure, thought it. One of the biggest downfalls to it was definitely the UI. It's something that we didn't pay over attention to because we just wanted to get the platform out. So I think it's going to go from being a very dull UI to, as you can see on the screen right here, in my opinion, obviously a little biased, one of the best looking token launchers in DeFi. So it's been something that Mr. P and I think Adam in particular has been really, getting out there. It's already well underway and it will be releasing very, very soon. Again, the hard part of the back end is already done. This is just a redo to the front end. Strixie and Adam have been working night and day these last few days to go ahead and get this pumped out. But with that being said, I'll go ahead and shoot it over to Adam and kind of let him walk through everything so you guys can see exactly what this platform is going to look like and exactly how they brought it to life. But yeah, Adam, take it away.
I just want to say too, just before, it looks fucking amazing, dude. It looks beautiful. It's got a great pulse. There's life about it. It's night and day. And wait till you guys see all these awesome features that are built in. You guys are gonna love this shit. Okay, all right, go.
Yeah. I'm delighted to showcase it. Myself and Strixie, Mr. P's been doing graphics on it, back and forth in the back rooms with Sean and the guys, trashing it all out. I know Strixie is absolutely hammering it right now, getting all this stuff implemented. But yeah, I mean, as it is right now, it's flat. There's no pulse, there's no life. So like we all kind of agreed we got to get it to a place where traders, developers, they want to come on and stay on and like be in a place that's comfortable, it's lively, there's tokens being launched, trading quickly, basically having fun. So from the top, We have the, obviously you got your logo and everything here. We've got the functions built in. So when you go to your select chain, you've got your chains that come up along here. When you select one, it changes the whole site. So you know exactly where you're at. You get your SOL logo comes up here. The background completely changes. And you know exactly what you... Oh, there we go. You hear that rock?
Token just bonded.
You can see here on the carousel at the top, that's the King of the Galaxy right there. So when a token bonds, you'll hear that rocket take off. So anytime one bonds, you'll see that happening, and a little animation happens here each time that happens. So it's just to, you know, again, more life. The progress bar of the top token is here. It's pulsing. You can see the market cap it's at. So then if you're moving along over the header here, you've got LunarPump Social. We wanted to get that.
Let's have a look more at those chains. There you go, cha-ching.
Oh yeah, sorry, yep. So that's Solana. You've got Infinaeon, changes it up to Infinaeon background, onto Infinaeon chain. You got your Binance, really sweet. I like that one a lot. You've got your base, very tasty as well. Mr. P doing the background graphics there, and ETH when that gets added. You got that, so you always know what chain you're on at any time. It's very clear, and it gives it like the site whole new life every time. You know, if you change onto a different chain. So let's say for now, obviously Solana is the one we're on. So yeah, it looks super cool. You can scroll here. Everything just scrolls over the top of your background image. So you know, it keeps it all stable, and it keeps it very responsive without having, you know, big background images and everything stuck together. So yeah, along here then we've got the Pump Social. So we want to push people over there, especially when they're using this platform. We've kind of had a couple of ideas as well about integrating it directly with post stuff. I meant to talk to you about that as well, guys, beforehand, but we can go to that. It brings you here, tells you what it's all about. Join up, chill your part. There we go. So then over here, then we have, which Sean has talked about and everyone kind of has discussed, you've got the 18 plus toggle. So it's always set default to off. So you can see all the tokens that are launching that are not 18 plus. When you toggle it to on, you'll get your warning. You're about to enter 18 plus mode. This will make explicit adult content available to you on the site. If you are below the age of 18 years, we do not recommend turning this on. So if you consent to proceed, now you see all the tokens, including the 18 plus tokens. So everything is available to you at that point until you toggle that on. Then over here, next over, this here is your connection status. So if you've got a good connection, because obviously, you know, these tokens go up and down so quick, people want to trade fast. You know, if someone getting near bonding, they want to get a quick buy-in before it bonds or something like that. They want to make sure they've got a good connection, that they're not losing that, and especially when you have the live streaming going on as well. So this basically shows them nice and cleanly. If they have a good connection, it'll be green, and you can see that here now. Oh, that's the cha-ching function just went off there at the top. So that's when everyone gets distributed their SOL. When you see that happening when you're on the site, your SOL balance just went up. If you've been transacting on the site or whatever. All
you got to do is just, you got to just trade. The top traders will be earning that. So when that happens, you'll see your balance increase over on the right.
Yep. So then you go to funded. There we go. So once you connect your wallet, you'll get your wallet icon up here. It comes green, shows you're connected, your wallet address, and your SOL balance. Looking pretty tasty there right now, so I'm happy enough with that. You can see this change in here to, you know, poor connection or disconnected or whatever. That doesn't activate until your wallet is actually connected. So once you go here, you want to disconnect your wallet, it just goes back to disconnected, or connect here again. We do have a volume setting specific for the site. There's going to be some more settings going in here as well, but you know, sometimes people like to have the volume up on their phone or whatever it is in their computer, but they don't want cha-ching banging every few minutes and a rocket going off the whole time. So you can adjust the site individually through that.
I'm thinking too, Adam, maybe what we could add is like you can turn either one on or off. Maybe you want to hear the cha-ching, but you don't want to hear, the launches, whatever. You know what I mean? That might be another option for us. But
Oh, there we go.
Live spitballing. And of
you're
course,
king of the-
anybody, sorry, Adam, just
Yeah, go ahead.
just mention to anybody that's watching there. And of course, shout out to everybody. Thanks for tuning in again, as always, on a Friday. We appreciate you all. But if you do have any suggestions, anything, tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like, anything you'd like to see added to this. We got one, Deplorable Legion. There should be a special graphical feature if you are the buy that bonds a token. I like that idea. If you're the guy that sent it over the line, yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe we could work
And hey,
something.
even if there was, maybe even if there was a little reward for that, right? If you were the last person in, so like you could have a race to like be that person, so you get like some kind of a reward for being it. That'd be kind of cool. But great idea, great suggestion, Dejan. Thank you. It's our boy Drew down. All right, our top booster extraordinaire there. Thank you, thank you, Drew. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah,
there we go. We're all on the same page here. Awesome. Yeah. I was just about to say a little reward could be cool. Yeah. Good idea. I like it. But yeah, and again, if anybody has any suggestions, yeah, please drop them in the comments here right now. Join the Telegram. Get over there. Drop them in there. Anything, everything. We're all about like building this thing out for the community. So your voices will be heard.
Yeah, for sure. So that's basically kind of all your controls and features there along the header bar. Down here on the left, then you've got your launch, which is your regular launch, and it'll bring you to just launching a token regularly, where you kind of do the dev buy and stuff like that, just like any of the other token launchers do. And obviously your ICO launch, and that'll bring you directly to setting up your ICO, public, private, whatever way you want to set that up. So we felt that we really needed to have those front and center. That's one of our big selling points here, is that ICO feature, and we see how good that actually works. Then down here just below that, you've got your live streams. So you'll see the top live streams. You can scroll through here. There's like 10 of them there. Or you can hit view all, and it'll bring you to a page where it shows all the live streams currently on. It's got your token that's actually live streaming at the time. The one on the furthest left will show you this one is on YouTube. It's got the most amount of viewers at the time, and they'll kind of rotate depending on who's got the most viewers, from left to right. Nice and easy. It's a cool feature, really accessible, and that'll bring you to the token page where the live stream is actually on. And you'll be able to buy in stuff in there and trade a token while you're watching the live stream, all that kind of cool stuff. Then we've got the carousel itself, our kind of mainstay feature. You can hover over these at any time, click into the token, and it'll bring you to that token's page. Obviously, they're battling to be the king of the galaxy, so the one with the highest market cap at the time out of all the tokens on the platform will be at the top. These will obviously be moving around as market cap grows and they get closer to hitting their bonding curve. So that's basically what the carousel is. Again, it just gives more life. There's stuff moving. There's activity. That's basically what we want. You've got your live now button over here. You've got your record button kind of flickering over there as well. So it's all about kind of getting a good user interface going in, and obviously the UX stuff as well that makes it very intuitive, and people can get to know where people want to go next, and getting them there as quickly as possible is other stuff that we're working on right now as well. But we just want to get the UI out there first, and we're working on the other stuff as well. Then you got. All right,
we're going to take a quick question or two here, Adam, while we hold on, and shout out to you guys as well. Everybody's loving this. This looks amazing. Great job. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it, brother. And as Sean said, it looks great on mobile. At the moment, I'm trying to see if I can bring the mobile up here and share my screen. I'm connecting my phone in backstage, but I can't find an option. So I'm working on that while Adam's going through this. So yeah, it does look, K-Man, thanks for the question. It does look awesome on mobile as well. What Adam is showing you there with the live streams, that like you can just slide that back and forth. Thanks, Jester, as well, brother. Yeah, those killer backgrounds, it's awesome. As Adam was saying, pointing out that we got to like really promote our best features, right? And that multi-chain feature is a big one. The ICO is big, the cha-ching, that's loud. We want to make sure that people know, what this is, what this really is, right? What all the features that we have. And if they don't know, they'll want to know. But if we don't present them in this kind of manner, then they won't really know, you know what I mean? So having it up here front and center is very, very important. This one is as it pertains to this for right now, and I see your question there, Wolfie. We'll get to that in a moment. Can you search for a specific live stream if there is more than top 10, for example?
Yes, if you click into view all, it'll show every live stream that's on, and there'll be a search bar in there. You can type it in and search.
Awesome. So this will basically bring you to a new page with like all the live streams on it, basically. that are currently
Exactly.
live.
It's just this one here is just a kind of a feature presentation on the homepage, just to show you the top ones, top viewers right now, currently live. And if you want to see every live stream that's going on the platform, click view all, new page. It'll have all the live streams like the cards you have down at the bottom, and with a search bar as well. So you can search and filter the live stream.
Yeah, and also anybody that is asking, I will keep trying here now once Adam kind of goes back into showing the rest of the features, but Sean did drop a recorded video in the Telegram for you guys to go and check, and you can see the mobile functionality in there. It looks great, and it's so smooth, it's so slick. It just feels, it's night and day to what we currently have. So go in there and check that out. I am here in the Infinaeon main channel right now, and I'm going to answer that next question. Let's see what we got. There we are. Where are we at? Okay, so Wolfie, your question was there a decision on the ending for Solana contracts? Lunar. Lunar is ahead. The current standings are Lunar is at 40%. This is from 65 votes within the community too, by the way. So that's Lunar at 40%. Fun was at 22%. LPF was close second with 35%. So not a big, not drastic. And then other was 3%. So at this moment in time, Lunar has it. Personally, I did vote for Lunar. I think that's the best one in my opinion. I think it was a great suggestion. I think it ties exactly into what we want. It's more about the sound of it, right? The phonetics, which is great. Like people saying, like when you say, oh yeah, it's got the lunar end, right? It's got the lunar ending as opposed to like LPF. You know, Lunar definitely rolls off the tongue a lot easier. I prefer it. I'm gonna forward this again anyway into the main. I'm going to bring it to the front and center. So anybody that's in that Telegram, if you haven't voted already, please go in there and vote and, you know, let your voice be heard. Currently Lunar, not by a huge margin, but Lunar is ahead. It's at 41% now. So we're getting a few extra votes coming in. Yeah, so it's at 40 now. So yeah. Get in there, have a vote, make your voice heard. I'm for Lunar. Adam, what's your, just a quick one. What do you like?
I do like Lunar. I mean, you know, we are LunarPumpFun. I do like Lunar. It rolls off the tongue. Yeah, I'm on board with Lunar. What do you think, Sean?
Yeah, I like Lunar as well. I know Matt was talking to Strixie yesterday. I believe it shouldn't be an issue doing that, but yeah, I mean, I like Lunar.
Cool. Yeah, well, Lunar's the standout at the moment at 42% now. It's up at 42%. So anybody watching, get over to Telegram, make your vote, and let us know what you think. Yes, and the cha-ching function. So we got anything else going? So the project isn't dead after all. No. Mustafa, no. This project's not dead. Let's see what else we got. Love the cha-ching function. Yeah, it's awesome. It's I love that it's there front and center. And you'll see we're also going to add something in there that kind of shows, like you were saying, Adam, that's going to show the amount that has, you know, been distributed on a daily basis. On how much Solana has gone out to the community and stuff like that. And then, yeah, so that was Sing Matt. He was making a suggestion about the search bar. I think you have another search bar in there on the main homepage, honestly, Sing. I think it'd be too clunky. It'd be a little messy. But loving the outlook and the colors, looks amazing. I mean, we can look into it, but I think it's probably easier. You just hit view all, and then you can like search within that. That's kind of the more, you know, because there's a lot going on, and if you had like having two search bars on there, it could be a little sticky. But you know, answering your question there, Mustafa, our boy SFC, dead on the fucking money with this new update. Yes, sir, agreed. This is it's beautiful. We're all really excited about this. We couldn't wait to show you guys, and this happened really, really quick. Right? We were like, we got to do something. We're not going to stand a chance here if we don't upgrade this and we make this more appealing to like the DGen situation. Like, and we want people to enjoy being on the site, having fun. It's alive. They're making money. They're interacting. They're seeing new projects. It's more like an adventure now, as opposed to just, you know, being on there. Right? It's an experience now. Right? Here's another question, Adam. How are the top live streams ranked? Are they ranked off viewer or more? Kind of like King of the Galaxy based off the token.
So the top one basically is going to be the highest market cap. Now, obviously, we've got multiple. So I was kind of going through this in my head last night, but I think the way we're going to do it is percentage to bond, because we're going to have different market caps to bond. So rather than like toggling through different market caps, we'll probably put the one is the closest percentage to bonding up there. We're still kind of trashing that out. Right now, it's just set kind of just for this, for this display at the top market cap. Once it hits 50K, it bonds basically. Right now it's just simulated just to kind of show everything working, all the features kind of going. But closest to bonding, obviously, you want it at the top, because when that bond happens, you want the animation happening to the one that's up there that just bonded, and then that's gone. Basically, that's gone off, and you'll be able to access that then through your bonded tokens.
Yeah, very nice. All right, sweet. Hope that answers your question. I'm getting a little bit of feedback. I'm not sure if that's you, Adam. Maybe it's your speaker there that's coming out. But yeah, another shout out. Thank you, Tazzy. Looking excellent as always, of course. Yeah, it does. It looks great, man. It really does. We're so happy about it. And again, anybody in there, shout out to you, Space Cat 2, voted. Everybody, get in there and vote on whether you want Lunar or Fun or LPF at the end of the contract addresses that launch off of here. And yeah, keep the questions coming as we kind of dive a little more into this here. And yeah, go ahead, Adam. Keep going, brother.
Yeah, so that's basically your main hero section, which is that, this is the one you want to grab people's attention. You want to have all your, all your key features on here. So as soon as someone comes in, they say, yeah, this is a comfortable place to be. I can connect my wallet easily. I can, I can see everything that's going on here right away. So that's like that. This is the most important section, obviously. Your landing page of a website is where people can make a split decision to decide whether to stay or fuck off somewhere else. So we really need to, make this good and then showcase all the best parts of the product itself and of the platform. So we think we're pretty sure we've kind of captured the most of that. Now, obviously, we'll be tweaking stuff as we go and making sure, as we're getting feedback and updates, and we're watching traffic and stuff like that, and what people are doing. We'll make some adjustments and all the rest of it. But I think to get this version out, I think it's going to be pretty nice. So then when you scroll down here, you have your search bar. You can filter whichever tokens you want, just recent launches, so that'll constantly be updating as you scroll down, and then you'll see these are all the tokens currently. What's hot, if you have the 18 plus section turned on or off. So if it's off, you won't have the 18 plus option down here, obviously. If it's on, you will have that option. So you can just toggle it, filter it to only 18 plus tokens. I'm not sure if the watching feature is going to be implemented on this build, but it will be implemented afterwards, because I know there is another one. I'm not sure, Sean, if you have mentioned anything about that, the bonded tokens and stuff after the fact on the live market. But there's other stuff being worked on for that. But for somebody's watch list, it will be implemented, and basically whatever tokens you're watching, it'll be tied to your wallet when you connect your wallet. Down here, there's a little green eye or a little eye. So if you want to watch it, pops up here, added to your watch list. So you can, select what you want that you're interested in, or you can turn that off, and it'll be removed from your watch list. Simple feature, but people like to have that, and that they can quickly see the ones they're watching and remove them and add them or whatever. Then you'll have bonded tokens. So any tokens that have bonded, you'll have a list of them here, nice and easy, accessible. And then you can just click all, or you can search for whatever token you want. So that's basically your filter now, the bars.
All right, let's take one or two more questions here. Mustafa, you can make option for the user to choose the top ranked by market cap or viewers or reviews, etc. I think he's talking about the live stream, I believe. Maybe you can clarify that. I think you're talking about the live stream. or top ranked. Oh no, he's talking about tokens, obviously, right? Top ranked by market cap or viewers or reviews. Maybe you can just clarify that a little bit, just so we kind of understand exactly what you're saying here, Mustafa. If you can drop another message in there, we'll come back to it.
Maybe he's talking about the carousel itself, the King of the Galaxy carousel. But
Okay, right.
it's definitely a feature that you could possibly add to the bar down here, and you can see because they can kind of select top ranked would be probably hot. That'll bring up your hot tokens.
Right.
Viewers or reviews. You could have watching, and you could have most watched as well. That would kind of, most people are watching this token specifically. If it's one of people.
Okay, he's talking about the carousel. So the carousel itself would have a filter that would, like the King of the Galaxy, would change based on whatever you set the filter to be, right? It would be, as he had said, it would be by, you could set it for market cap, you could set it by viewers or whatever, but yeah.
Yep. Definitely possible. We'll probably explore more things as we go here with that for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, you kind of do that, like with this filter down here at the bottom. The King of the Galaxy is more so for it's strictly for things that are about to bond, right? So that you get that real estate, right? Because you're the closest, and you'll drive people to come in and help you over the line, right? And if we did add that little reward incentive too at the end, it'll even, I think you'll have a strong chance of more bonding. But yeah, definitely, I think it's a good idea to have those options to be able to sort and find those tokens how you want, no doubt. Let's see, what else have we got here? K-Man, is there a history section for the account so you know what you have backed before, how much you have put in, etc.? That would have to be, I would imagine that would have to be tied to a wallet, right? Some kind of a wallet address.
I mean, you're kind of
set up an account.
That's kind of like setting up a portfolio type section, huh? Which
I guess something like that. Yep.
Which I mean,
if you're up or down.
It's always possible in the future. I mean, it's definitely doable.
Yeah, keep the suggestions coming in, guys, and as we expand on these and we add more features, we'll definitely be looking at all the suggestions from the community and stuff.
To do like a full portfolio to show entry points, profit, loss. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not. It definitely wouldn't be in this. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be in the one that'll be releasing here in the next few days, like this update. That would be a little bit bigger of a build, I'm pretty certain.
Yeah. Good idea, though. Good idea. I like
that.
It's
a great idea. Portfolio, that's putting like a little portfolio section so that you can kind of like on Axiom. If you ever use Axiom, you go to the portfolio section. It literally tells you your average entry point on the chart. It'll even have a little dot showing where your average entry is. Really, really cool. I think that would be a huge advantage for people being able to see how much money they're losing on their memes.
And plus,
we all know we all love to lose money on memes.
And hey, also it adds to the stickiness of the site, right? It'll keep people on there longer for us, which is what you want,
Yeah, Axiom is awesome, and there was actually a couple of features here that I've been looking at on Axiom, saying we should implement that, and especially when it comes to the trading and the buying and selling tokens, there's a few of those really, really good features on Axiom that we're going to implement. Having presets for your buys, maybe 3 or 4 presets that you just bang, click a button really quick, buy happens fast, that kind of stuff. So there's some awesome features on that we will definitely implement in here.
Again, if anybody is just tuning in, shout out to everybody on YouTube or streaming 3 platforms across YouTube, or 3 accounts across YouTube, Infinaeon, Joe's account, even though he's not here today yet, but Sean's account, obviously the main account. We're on Twitch with the main Infinaeon account, and then we're across X, across Infinaeon, LunarPump, Sean's account, Joe's account. Anybody that's watching on any of these, shout out to you guys. If you're not in the Telegram already, you want to see how this looks on mobile. I was trying to get the screenshot, but it just doesn't seem to be working right now. But maybe we'll have for Moon Monday, and we can show it then. But if you are not in the Telegram, you can go and check it out. Go join up, and Sean has dropped a video in there if you want to see how this all looks on mobile. It's sweet. It's looking delicious. Here we got BitNoob. Hey, BitNoob. Been trying Axiom for the last days. One feature I wanted to have back then is the take profit feature. This could have helped me back then a lot.
And they have take initials, which is, I use Axiom for the record when I trade on Solana. And literally that little take profits, or not take profits, take initials out. Like, it's so convenient. Not having to do any kind of math where I got to sell X amount at, a certain market cap. You literally just take initials and it takes your initials. It's really cool.
I like
It
that.
is.
Yeah,
It's an
definitely something
awesome
we should bring
feature.
in.
It's an awesome feature. I think we should definitely implement that.
Yeah, so everybody, if you want to go over, and I'll bring that to the forefront as well again, Sean's video, I'll just drop it there in front. And we got the poll running in there. Poll's currently up at 44% for Lunar, and close second is 34% for LPF. So Lunar is Lunar is doing it right now, for sure, no doubt about it. Okay, so go and check out the mobile version of this, what Adam's going through right now. If you haven't already, it's in the Telegram. Go check it out. Go ahead, Adam.
Yeah, so that's it. Basically, all your cards here, all your projects that are here, filter them out or search just on the main page. You can go. There obviously be a lot more as we build and grow. So you'll be able to go through pages, but usually once you filter, the most prominent ones recently launched, depending on your filter, will be up at the top. So there shouldn't be a whole pile of page scrolling or anything like that. We'll just kind of set it as is. And down here, these may not stay in this location, but it's just kind of live transactions that are happening. You can see the latest transaction and what the project was, how much it was for. Top performance section here as well. So that's basically the main page. Obviously, anytime you click into a token or a project itself, it'll bring you to that specific project's page with the ability to buy. We haven't done the UI mockup for that, but it's going to be exactly the same as this. It'll have the same borders. It'll have all that same kind of stuff. So, all that's going to be completely. This theme is going to be site wide. It's going to look exactly like this. Whatever page you're on, it'll have the background, so you're in Sol or whatever chain you're on at the time. That'll always remain the same, and all this stuff will always hover over the top.
Yeah, and it's looking good. Give it a little refresh there. I think that King of the Galaxy needs a little refresh. I know it kind of goes off for a minute sometimes, but time's out. But it looks absolutely amazing, and like what a way to kind of kick off our Solana launch here. And for anybody that's watching, we just added Solana. If you can give a quick look there, Adam, at the chains. So anybody that's just tuning in right now, you click that. You go, there's our Infinaeon if you want to launch on that. And as Adam is showing right now, we have just launched on Solana, and this is the new UI update that we're rolling out. Adorable. All right, we do have one question here. Maybe Sean, you can take this one. How does it work? Did the Infinion token from ever bonded token a fee, or how does the main token take profit?
So all the revenue generated on Lunar Pumps going into one pot, and then we try to make it 50% is going to be buying the actual token as the goal. Obviously, there's bills to pay, so for full transparency, sometimes it might be like 40%, but yeah, the goal is 50%. Going right back over to the Infinaeon token, as it's essentially the native token, I guess you can say, of LunarPumpFun.
Yes. All right. And that is, I mean, Yeah, that is such a great, because like, you know, obviously this UI, the goal here is to bring as many people to this as possible, and to make, and to capture even the tiniest market share, like 1-2% of what, you know, the big dogs are currently running here, which is not an impossible feat. And if we are rocking like a really good looking site where you know, it's active, it's looking good, it's you know, people will come over, and we're the only ones that have the ICO feature. We'll be the only ones having a Ching feature, multi-chain, you know, so it's pretty big, you know, it's a really big deal for us. And then like having the token tied to that and benefiting like from all the revenue that this will generate, like that's the goal here, is to like adoption, right? So we need, of course, as we always say, we got to get the community rallying behind us here. We got to get the community bringing, talking to people. And I think like that this is not like, it's more beneficial for everybody, because this is a lot easier product to get behind. When you tell someone that, hey, come on over to Lunar Pump, the way we had it right now, we kind of all agreed we wouldn't stand a chance, right, with the current UI that we have. But when people come over to this, it's alive, it's active, there's people here, but we need the community now just to like start getting on there. Get on there, launch some tokens, like give it a shot. It's super easy. Launch an ICO. Just let's start kind of filling up the ecosystem, so that when new people do start coming in, you know, there's action there, there's life there. Remember, like whoever's holding a bag right now, like Infinaeon, this all benefits the Infinaeon token. So like that's a big thing. If you are holding, or you're deciding, hey, I love this, I love how this is looking, I might go pick a bag and, you know, work my ass off for it, because I know this is promising, you know. So do your own research. Obviously not financial advice, but you know, this is what we're trying to do here. This is what we're trying to create here. So everything that we can do to do it, anything that you as a community member can do to help us along, bring people over here. You know, I think there's going to be some referral stuff rolling out too as well, Sean, if I'm not mistaken. There's going to be lots of promotions, things like that rolling out. But we just, you know, we just had to make sure that when people got here, they didn't want to leave, right? You know, they didn't want to just be like, yeah, I'm not feeling the vibes here, I'm just going to go, right? So that's why this is so important. I think everybody can agree with that sentiment, I would say. And yeah, like I said, looks just as good on mobile as well, because obviously, you know, you're gonna have your main users on mobile, so it looks really, really good. And we're going to add even a few little extras on here as well. And Fabian, yes sir, yes, shout out to you, sir, no problem, your English is fine. We work with the German types over here. I don't know, we work with Mikhail. I don't know where he is today, but he's hiding out in his shop, in his big store that he runs during the day. He's a busy man. But yeah, shout out to you too, brother. Appreciate you jumping on. Any more questions, just hit us up. Anybody else out there, drop it in the chats. But yeah, guys, what are your thoughts? How's everybody's sentiment about this new rollout here? I mean, man, hey Sean, I mean, dude, this happened pretty fucking quick. Like, I mean, this happened like nobody even knew. It was like, oh, all right, let's, you know, and then it was like, done, let's go, let's fucking roll this out. And Strixie was like, I want to get, like, he's really excited about it too. I'm sure everybody is, but you know, it was just so great to be able to show you guys this week. What are you thinking on it, Sean?
I mean, of course, we were interested, or our main focus was getting the platform up and running. But I mean, I knew just looking at it that this wasn't going to cut it. We actually had to get a really good UI developed, because I didn't actually do the token review. It gets a little tricky with my YouTube channel, even though, I mean, I make it very clear that Krypton Cause and Infinaeon and LunarPump are separate entities. I'm not going to name the token launcher, but I had a token launcher reach out to me to do a token review, which I did end up turning it down. But man, I got on theirs, and I was like, man, like we definitely have to step up our game. Like, this token launcher looks awesome. It wasn't on Solana; it was actually on Base. But I was like, man, this token launcher looks awesome. Pump.fun, while I don't like the look of it, it still draws in your attention. It might give you a seizure, but it draws in your attention. All of them, they kind of draw it in. So I knew that we kind of had to up our game with the UI. And again, I know I told the guys when they showed me what they had that we're obviously a little biased, but like, I genuinely do think out of all the token launches that I've come across, this is the best looking one. This looks amazing.
I mean, I know you're right. Like, we should be biased, but I mean, dude, it really is. It looks great. I mean, and I love that multi-chain feature. Changes the background and changes the whole look and feel, but it's still like really slick and smooth. That's a difficult thing to do. So, yeah, dude, I agree. It looks awesome.
Yep, from the King of the Galaxy to the live video, like that, we needed to highlight that live. Like the current iteration just has like a little live button in the corner. Like we needed to have those live streams going. I like the multiple King of the Hills. I like the 18 plus section, obviously. And yeah, I mean, it's just, again, even when you're going to go multi-chain and you switch, having that BSC in the background or having base in the background is really cool. Kind of know where you're at. You know, there's no second guessing what chain you're on. I mean, of course, the that green just pops. Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah, and only up as a community, we really need to express and hype all of these features like a cha-ching, ICO, and bonding rewards, etc. People like money, so show them how they can get it exactly. And that was the whole idea, like behind the design of this, is like we need those features to be like popping. Like when you get on the site, like you can't miss it, right? And then you see that cha-ching happen. I'll turn on the audio up here again so we can hear it. I did remove it there because it was kind of it was ducking our voices when it happened, so when Adam was explaining, so I just muted it. But that was the idea, right? We want all these features front and center. You got your live stream there, you got your King of the Galaxy, so you can see that it's alive. There's people on there, they're trading. The ICO is right there, and it differentiates from a regular launch. And then you got all your chains up on the top left. We even got the Pump Social app on there up in the top left that you can go right there too. And there's going to be features added to that tie directly back into this too. I mean, it just looks so good. The stability function of your connection, the 18 plus, like it's all right there for you, right there. You don't even have to scroll really to kind of get the vibes. And you know, when that cha-ching happens and people are like, what the hell is that, right? Yeah, you know, that is what you hear. It's people making money right now. You want to make money, like, you know, just start trading, right?
Yep.
So it's what we got here. Yeah, UI is the first thing sadly everyone sees after that token itself. Yeah, it's true. It's true, and that's why we've been saying we got to do this, and it kind of sprung out of nowhere, and it's springing on you guys. This literally, Adam was just finalizing like this so we could present it with the new functions. There it is, token launch, token bond, or sorry, cha-ching and a token bond. But yeah, Adam was literally doing this right up until like Adam was showing it to us for the first time. Well, not the first time, but with the added features, just before we actually went live here. So, you know, that'll just tell you how quickly this all happened. Yeah, what I'm seeing is a giant leap forward. Looks great too. What's that? Oh, I'm not sure what he means there. Add the take profit and it will surge. Yep. I think that's a great idea. Take your initials, take your profit, whatever it is. Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, we're going to definitely look into see what it takes to get that done. I'm not sure how easy or quickly that implementation will be. But yeah, again, it's a huge feature. It's one of the biggest reasons why I like Axiom when I'm trading is because of those features.
Mm-hmm. Adam, how you feeling about it, Adam? You must be pretty lunar pumped about it all.
Yeah, pretty lunar pumped for sure. I mean, it's been a shit, man. I've been getting maybe like 2, maybe 3 hours a night for the last week going through this, just trying to get it all ready because, like, you know, when we discussed it, we said like this is urgent. We really like if we're going to be doing marketing, we kind of held off on the X ads and stuff like that. You know, and if we're gonna be marketing the hell out of this thing and trying to send people over, and then they get onto the home page and it's like, you know, it's flat.
Looks like a dead launcher.
There's nothing happening. You know, even if the volume, like even if there's only a few tokens right now that are start launching initially, it's pretty easy to fill up that carousel, and a couple of live streams and stuff going on, you can fill that up there pretty easily. So like, you know, even if you have 10, 20 tokens being launched, it looks like there's a lot of activity on the site, even with that small amount. You know, the community can even, you know, get the whole site active pretty quickly. And when people land on this page, it showcases all the really cool functions and, you know, the kind of step above other sites that we're pushing, the ICO feature especially. And it's just like you need to make it a cool place where people want to hang out. Like if people are happy enough on Pump Fun with a welding shield on, and they're staying there, man, they come here. We really want them to, feel at home. And obviously the UX has got to be good. Trading has got to be responsive, but definitely being in a place that's active, a lot going on. Make people stay and want to launch and want to trade. And obviously, if they're making money with the features, the cha-ching feature and all that, they'll stay.
Yeah, exactly. It's so important, like giving people an experience when they get there. And I like how it's very subtle. It's clean, it's subtle, it's not like in your face, like, you don't feel like you're getting fucking mind controlled or something, you know what I mean? It's kind of more like so yeah, I mean that's what I love about it. I think, Sean, I agree, dude. I think it's the best looking token launcher I've seen out there. So I'm so excited, dude, to let this thing rip here. And then like Adam said, we could have dumped so much into marketing, time, effort, energy, and if we're sending them to that other site, we are literally like just shooting ourselves in the foot, like until we got this where it needs to be. And I think everybody can agree right now, and let us know in the comments. Do you agree? You've seen other sites. Let's see. Do you think there's another site that's actually looks better than this currently that's launching tokens? And if you do, let us know. I'd like to go check it out and see what extra features they have. Maybe things that we can add to this too that might improve it in any way, right? Of course, it's always about the feedback and getting the best in possible product. And again, this is kind of MVP level of this new UI layout. So like, we will be adding features and some great suggestions. Adam, yes, let's go. Adam must be that Portuguese air. Yeah, right. They're pretty crypto friendly over there. So, there's method to the madness.
Yeah, cheers, Desi.
But yeah, I mean, dude, it's beautiful. I'm so happy with the way this turned out. I have to say, I really can't fault it right now.
Yeah.
So do we have?
Good.
Yeah.
It happened so quickly, but
it's only sinking in for us now too. Like we're kind of on the same boat as the community, because it just kind of like just came together literally in the last couple of days. Like, so yeah, it's and Glenn Hoddle, I'm not sure if he's watching too or not. I think he might be, but he just said we're getting some comments into the Telegram about the mobile version too. So if anybody wants to go and check it out, go check out that mobile version. I was trying to bring it up on screen here if you're just tuning in. It's over in the Telegram right now. But yeah, we're just getting some great comments. Mustafa feels like things are getting serious. Yes, sir, they most certainly are. They've always been serious, Mustafa. I'm kidding. No, they have though, for real. We're getting Paul Mac. This looks really good. Get some great feedback in the Telegram right now. Really awesome. And I'm a critical person. Oh yes, Glenn, you are in there. He's watching. And you just tagged my wife too, by the way, in the main chat. There's a Mr. and a Mrs. Pixel. But yes, sir, and appreciate that. Who have we got here? VIP, I'm late, but wow, this is looking serious now. Great job, team. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Check out this awesome change, how it changes the site. It just looks so good, dude. I mean, it's awesome. And thank you to VIP. I know you're late, but jump back to earlier if you want to check it out. Adam ran through the entire thing, showed all the features on it. We'll probably snip some of this out maybe and drop a clip on Infinaeon and LunarPump where he's kind of running through it a little later, so people can check that out as well. And because we haven't really actually officially announced this anywhere publicly right now on any of the things. It's just through this live stream right now. So
it's the Infinaeon Friday Alpha. That's why it's worth tuning in.
Exactly. And Joe, my goodness, Joe, where are you, bro? You're missing out on the biggest alpha that we possibly may have ever dropped today. But he's probably sick.
Joe is always sick. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, also want to give a quick shout out to SLURP. If you haven't joined, so I'm dropping the link. Go ahead and check out the Telegram link right there. Unfortunately, someone sold for a loss, so knocked it back down a little bit. But since they started their burns, it got up to about 210, 215, market cap 210,000. And they're doing burns every day. I'll probably be hosting them. When they first announced, I wasn't planning on it, but I'll probably be doing that at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern every day. So we are going to do one of the races. They're doing duck races every day to close out this video. And
Sean, you always get sucked in. You're too good at your job, bro. They always suck you into.
I know. Well,
some shit.
You always deal with teams that a lot of them don't like to talk, get on camera. There's a lot of meme teams that launch. I've actually been burnt doing that a couple of times, so I'm very picky when I do that. But yeah, they have a chance twice a day to burn between 0.1 and 1% every single day. And because of the ICO, they load it up to be able to slurp up the supply, as they like to say. So yeah, they're going to keep it going. This is something that we're going to continue to back. We really want to run this thing up. So anyone that can hop on over to the Telegram, support it. Like we always say, if you can't financially buy a bag, tweet about it. There have been multiple Reddit posts coming out about it since the last couple of days, multiple tweets, people tweeting about it. So we do think this is something that that can gain traction. And again, people selling for losses, man. It's just people get antsy in Solana, but once people realize that this thing isn't going anywhere, we're hoping that people will really hold on to their bags. But we also,
and Slurp was he's a cute little feller. We need a cat runner, and he's the first token to bond off of LunarPumpFun for us. So we're always going to have a special little affinity. Well, on Solana, obviously, on the Solana side. We got a little affinity for that. So we want to try and get old Slurpy boy up there. We want to push that guy into the millions. And again, there's no better marketing for us than if like something that bonded using our ICO feature like shoots up into the past $1 million. Like that's a success at that point for us. So anything anybody in the community can do to help that, probably a great entry point right now if anybody wants to grab a bag and help us out. That's one of our main marketing initiatives. We might as well call it what it is. It's a huge marketing initiative, which is what we want to try and do. And we want to see a big fat green candle. We want some people making some money off of it, and we want it to hit past that milli. That's the best marketing we can do. We'll do all the other stuff. We're building the UI, but the community's gotta like jump in here and kind of help out whatever way you can. Like Sean said, it doesn't have to be a financial investment. You can just go out and help out the community, tweet about it, help them gain some traction on that end. So yeah, there we go. Duck time.
Yep, and we have 7. We have 3.1%, we have 2.25%, 1.5%, and then 1%. We do our dark races. I think you have to upgrade to get something else, so haven't quite done that yet.
We could make something like this. Maybe like Jester saying, hey, win cat races or win dragon races. Like we could definitely do something like that. It'd be funny. It doesn't look like this thing is too complicated to build.
I doubt it. But, okay. Let's go ahead. Who we got? Does everyone have number 7? Is this today's gonna be the day that 1% goes down the drain?
Purple duck, let's go.
All right, let's go.
It's usually better if he falls behind at the start a little bit.
Come on, Purple. I've noticed that with the duck races, it's whoever gets the early lead rarely wins. I find like 5, he ain't gonna win. More than likely, can't say never.
1's looking, 7's looking kind of promising now. He could make a surge here and over on the maybe 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, like I said, you kind of want him to fall behind almost. Number 6, number 2, kind of making a little run.
Yeah, he's primed. He's priming. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, Purple.
Come on, Purple. Kick it up in the high gear, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Look at this.
Come on.
0.5.
Let's go.
Come on, 0.5. Come on, 0.5.
Oh, he's coming. He's coming.
Let's go.
He's making a move. He's making a move.
Come on, bro. You got it. He's got this.
He goes. Come on, man.
But no, one is coming in.
Bitch.
Oh, that one was so close. One of these days, the 1%. So yeah, I'll make sure if the team isn't watching, go ahead and send that over. And yeah, at some point here very shortly, write it down, send it over. They'll go ahead and get that burned. But yeah, guys, join that Telegram that I shared in the comment section right here, and we'll be on tomorrow. We'll be on doing another one. But yeah, it's so far only the 0.1% have won, so we'll say that.
Really? How many have been done so far?
I think is this the 3rd one we did? Yeah, I think yesterday was the first day. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, guys.
awesome.
Any last second questions that we have before we go ahead and close it out
Yeah, I'm not
and
seeing
go
anything
enjoy
right
our
now.
weekends?
Yes, sir. Anybody that is kind of checking in late, I would advise you go back to the start. We break down the whole new UI that's going to be dropping pretty soon. It's very, very close to dropping. It's been all hands on deck to get this thing done, so that we can like really start pushing the marketing again. SLURP is a big marketing push that we're trying to do, a marketing effort on our end to kind of launch a good token off the platform. It's a great narrative. The cat's awesome. Community is building over there. They're holding that. They got good supply control. They use the ICO, so the whole idea is that it's going to maintain that stability hopefully and like rise up past the millies. So do that. Go check it out. If you haven't seen, you can see the mobile version of this in the Infinaeon Telegram. And just have a little quick look at it, and hopefully we'll have an announcement on when this is going to drop soon. When we do push this out, we're going to have some previews of this to push out across our socials as well. So if you do see those, please interact with them, like them, retweet them, and spread the word. It's so important for us to get this out. Love this project. Definitely going to buy a bag. Mr. B, there you are. Look at that dude. All right. Yes, please do. Please do. Go and support SLURP. Go and support Infinion. Pick up a bag if you can, if you're in a good position to do that. Do it. If not, just help promote us through socials and stuff. Get the word out there. That's all good. Coroni, no, bad juju. Yeah. No, we're past that, dude. Look at what we got. Looks amazing. So yes, that is correct. It is. It's looking awesome. And we're so pumped about it. Coroni to the moon. Hey, someone get over to Lunar Pump right now and launch a Coroni token. There you go. We want people launching over there. We want some activity over there. So whatever you got to do.
Yeah. All right. Any final words, Adam?
No, just can't wait to get this live. Big shout out to Strixie, and I think he's got one of his buddies working with him as well. I know they're cranking it out hard right now as well. So, myself and Sean have been busting his balls in the chat there for the last 2 days, rubbing his face in the sideline. That GIF keeps popping up, but no, he's getting up over there, and can't wait to get it live and get everybody on there using it and start growing that community. And just can't wait to see it just pumping that cha-ching going, all that stuff. So yeah, get over there and support it once it all gets going. And yep, that's how we're going to drive this thing.
Share today. If you ever shared an Infinaeon Friday video, share it today.
Yep, this is the one. But all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and close it down. As usual, we will be back for Moon Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern, but I'm DeFi Sean. That's Mr. P. That's Adam. And until next time, guys, trade safe.
Okay, everyone, prepare for launch, and we are live. Current wallet count?
2143 and growing, Doctor.
Great. Let's start by injecting some liquidity. Give ourselves a fighting chance here.
Market cap holding steady.
Dex ads are live.
Nice work. Let's run KOLs in T-minus 10 minutes.
Yes, Doctor.
Doctor, we've had a substantial sell-off.
Well, sucks to be then, now doesn't it? Administer 20 cc's of volume, stat, and increase mind share across social media. Let's put that community to work.
Right away, Doctor.
Market cap increasing dramatically, Doctor.
Dip has been neutralized.
Looks like our little friend is gonna make it. Great job, everyone. You make this look easy. Launch your token with surgical precision on LunarPumpFun. Now, with embedded live streaming using some of your favorite trusted platforms.